So let's examine air defense in this game with the weapons you currently have available. And for this video, I created a pretty amazing shooting range. Okay, let me show you. I was able to get a container in the air and put the helicopter on it. And it took actually more time to get right than it looks like. Okay, so this is about almost exactly a kilometer away, perhaps one or 200 meters more than that. And if a helicopter is this big on your screen while you're holding right mouse, then it's about 1 kilometer. And it means it's probably already out of range of most normal infantry weapons. Okay, so let's get... Okay, I got a full-sized AK-74. See if I can set the ranging to 1 kilometer. And I'm going to shoot full auto, see if I can hit it. Okay, this one went into the glass and got stuck. So I think it can be assumed if it gets stuck in the glass like that from the side, it probably won't make it through the metal like that. So at 1 kilometer, if you unload with a normal rifle, if the doors are open, which is most likely the case unless they're using just a standard transport helicopter, then you probably will hit something infantry, but you probably won't bring down the helicopter. Okay, we try the same with the PKM. I'm going to aim at 1100 meters and aim dead center on the helicopter. Okay, you can see not only is it easier to just hit the tighter group because you have a deployed machine gun, you have more muzzle energy at a longer distance. Notice the trajectory is much flatter. And did we get a hit on the... Interestingly, it got stuck in the glass. Now, what I wonder is whether the material for helicopter window glass has penetration set up correctly. Oh wait, it actually shattered. Wait, it shattered, it went through, but it went no further. I'm not sure if that's a bug or something else. Because I'm not sure if a PKM round comes in at the 1 kilometer distance, it still has 200-300 meters per second. It should shatter that glass unless it's specifically armored glass. Because you can see the rounds that don't hit anything, they keep flying. And that's still 200-300 meters per second. So I'm going to repeat that and aim more for the front of the helicopter. Okay, we got a hit on the fuselage here. Let's see this one. Impacted and got stuck. And you got some impacts up here. Didn't go further into the helicopter, or perhaps it got stuck somewhere inside, which I can't see. So I think the result, unless you hit the critical component like the engines or something, you can probably still kill the crew inside, but bringing down the helicopter to the kilometer is pretty unlikely with PKM or similar rounds, unless it's a lot of sustained fire. Okay, now I'm going to clear the trajectory again. Now let's try the NSV. Now the interesting thing is this weapon doesn't have a ranging scale currently, but I think in real life it has that. It just is not animated on in-game. So I'm just going to aim that center, see if it... Okay, that's a weird damage modeling. You got the smoke coming out here, even though something in the front was hit, which probably is a critical component. But they should really model the visuals of damage on a helicopter where it happened, unless there's some feedback in the system that would cause it in real life. Now let's see. Okay, so here, 50 caliber goes through the kilometer and goes through to the other side and goes through this side. So yeah, as you can see here, there's a huge jump in effectivity if you use 50 caliber against helicopters. It basically perforates the entire helicopter, whatever's inside, and comes out on the other side. and keeps flying. Like you can see here, those rounds almost fly as far as the rounds that didn't hit anything. Which means there's so much energy contained in 50 caliber rounds that they go through the entire helicopter and just keep going with very little slowdown. So that's definitely your best choice to hit something. And what's interesting to know, if you're below a kilometer, and most helicopters, when they attack you, they will probably get closer than a kilometer. You don't have to account for ranging. Just aim dead center where the einsight points and click, and you're going to hit something. Okay, let's heal this one. And clear the trajectory. Let's try the BRDM. Let's see if we can see the helicopter. Okay, the good thing is now we have a ranging system on the helicopters. We know it's a kilometer away, a bit higher than we are. The KPVT is the left scale, so we aim for this point, should be the aim point. A bit too low. Okay, no surprise here, it goes through helicopter entrance, goes through the seat, gets stuck in some thicker material. So if there's, basically it will go through the helicopter, as you would expect. If 50 caliber goes through, then the BRDM will go through it too. The added advantage is you have an even flatter trajectory, tighter shot groups because you're firing from a heavy weapons platform, and you have 2.6 zoom to get to the helicopter. So what's the conclusion here? So if you use AK-74 rounds, if the helicopter gets really close, 500-600 meters, then you probably, if you hit it with a large volume of fire, you can probably damage or take out the crew or do enough damage to scare them away. The best shot, if 308 type caliber, like PKM or something, is much more effective. But if you really want to take it down really quickly, a 50 caliber machine gun from a good concealed position will probably do the job in, I think, 2 or 3 shots.